Hello students, today we are going to discuss reproductive health chapter 4 part 2. As we have discussed in the last terms which are related to RH, that is reproductive health definition, in that we have discussed sexually transmitted disease and what are the different contraception methods. In today's video we are going to discuss about the MTP, amniocentesis and infertility in detail. So watch the video carefully. First is MTP, medical termination of pregnancy, also known as induced abortion. Induced abortion इसलिए बोला जाता है क्योंकि ये ज़बरदस्ती किया जाता है. Is the procedure performed for the premature termination of pregnancy. It is both internal and artificial. This MTP destroys the embryo or fetus before it is capable of living outside the womb. So this is a procedure generally used for the following reasons. If the pregnancy is unwanted pregnancy due to rape or due to health mental condition of the mother, unhealthy fetus is there which will not survive after the birth, and to complete an early miscarriage. Sometimes the development doesn't take place properly. So these were the conditions due to which it is taken. Next is amniocentesis, is a procedure in which amniotic fluid is removed from the uterus for testing or treatment. This amniotic fluid is the fluid that surrounds and protects a baby during pregnancy. This is the main thing you have to remember. And this fluid contains fetal cells and various proteins. So you can see from the figure also, an injection which is injected inside the womb till the amniotic fluid is sucked from that, and through that fluid it is checked. Although amniotics can be provide valuable information about the baby's health, it is important to understand the risks of and what are the different risks and different prepared. It is also used to check the proper development of the baby is or going or not. Next is infertility. So first we should understand what is infertility. So most experts define infertility as not being able to get pregnant after at least 1 year of trying. Women who are able to get pregnant but have repeated miscarriage or also said to be infertile. So there are so many conditions are there to be infertile. So what is pregnancy? It is the result of complex chain of events in order to get pregnant, which you have studied in the last chapter also. A woman must release an egg from her ovaries ovulation, and the egg must go through fallopian tube towards the uterus womb. Man's sperm must join with the egg to fertilize along the way, and then the implantation should take place. The detail we have studied in the last chapter. So what can be done for the infertile couples? There is a assisted reproductive technology that which is known as ART. This ART is a term that describes several different methods used to help infertile couple. Assisted reproductive technology, the full form says itself that the assistance is given. Now this ART involves removing egg from woman's body, mixing them with sperm in the laboratory and putting the embryo back into the woman's body. There are different ART technologies which are these. You can see from the figure. First is in vitro fertilization, intrauterine insemination, in-fallopian transfer, and ICSI, intracytoplasmic sperm injections. So these are the different techniques. We'll discuss one by one. First is in vitro fertilization. It means fertilization outside of the body. In vitro means in the conditions which are similar to the female body but outside the body. It is often used when the woman's fallopian tubes are blocked or when a man produces too few sperms. So these are the two conditions in which this IVF is used. Doctor treat the woman with a drug that causes the ovaries to produce multiple eggs, and once mature the eggs are removed from the woman. So the eggs are removed from the woman's ovary and they are put in a dish in a lab along with the men's sperm for fertilization. After 3-5 days, healthy embryos are implanted in the woman's uterus. So the process of fertilization and implantation is assisted in this case. You can see. So you can see the process of IVF. First, the different tests and diagnosis done. Then the ovary stimulation is done so that the multiple eggs are released. Then the different eggs are retrieved and these sperms are retrieved and both are mixed in a lab petri plates. Then the different embryos will be there, and out of these embryos 2-3 embryos are implanted successfully in the womb. Next is zygote intrafallopian transfer. Now this ZIFT or tubal embryo transfer is similar to IVF. In this, fertilization occurs in the laboratory, then the very young embryo is transferred to the fallopian tube instead of uterus. So the basic difference is there. We are transferring the zygote in the fallopian tube instead of uterus and let the zygote travel himself towards the uterus. This is the ZIFT. You can see from the figure also what we are doing. We are transferring the zygote here. You can see fertilized embryo or zygote are transferred into the fallopian tube. So the point at which it is fertilized, there we are transferring it. Next is gamete intrafallopian transfer. It involves transferring egg and sperm into the woman's fallopian tube. So fertilization occurs in the woman's body. So in this, the egg and sperm both are transferred into the woman's fallopian tube, and so fertilization occurs in the woman's body. In this, fertilization is inside the body, not outside under the lab condition. So there are different techniques. You have studied